Hello guys, and welcome to another exciting video on this channel. Now if you are contributing to merch by Amazon and you are at higher tiers, maybe 100 or even higher, it gets kind of overwhelming and a bit you can say troubling when you are when you have to manage your files on your computer. So you design something, you keep on designing, and all these designs kept on piling up, and after some time it creates some kind of mess. So in this video I'm going to show you how I manage my files to easily locate them and to easily change any kind of bullet points in titles, and if the file is removed due to no sales, how can I easily find it out, maybe change it a little bit in the design and then upload it again. So make sure that you watch the video till then, and hopefully these tips will help you too. So on this you can see the screen that let's say that this is my main work folder. So I arrange all of my files by year wise, so 2018, 2019, and then 2020. So let's say I have this folder for this year 2020, and this is the only name I give this folder, in which I'm going to put all of my merch by Amazon related design files. So inside this folder I will have the folders arranged by month wise. So I'm not going to I don't usually name these folders by just only the names of the months. So for example January, February, and so on, because they are not in alphabetical order, and it gets some kind of little bit more time consuming trying to locate files within these different months. So I name them with the month. So first month is January, and then I'll make a second folder with 0 to February, and so on. So let's say I have this folder for January, and within this folder I have all my design files, whether they are Photoshop files, PNG files, Illustrator files, or any other native format files that I have for the source file for my designs. And I usually rename them, actually name them or title them these files by the year 2020, then the month, year 1, the first month, and then the date, because I found out if you format the date in this way, and the file will be in ascending order, or you can say increasing order of the date. So 27 will come after that, and so on, and then it will be easily for you to keep track of your files, and easy to find out if you have a lot of files in a particular month. And that is the whole purpose of dividing these this whole year in separate months to easily locate those files. And I could have put all of these in a single year 2020, but that could have been a little bit of troubling. So this is let's say year 01 January. Now if I have a separate design, if I have that particular design and I want them to be rescaled for the t-shirt, rescaled for the hoodies and also for the pop sockets. So instead of creating the same same file within that folder, the same rescaled file or resized file, I create a separate folder within that main folder year 2020. So I'll name it hoodies, and I'll put all of these designs, hoodie designs, within this folder hoodies, irrespective of the year, or irrespective of irrespective of the month, because these hoodies files, these will be temporary files. They will not be permanently when I'm going to back up the whole year, or you can say all these files at the end of the year, or and this is not going to go into the backup hoodies. Only the main design files and the main source file are going to go into the backup. And same is the case with pop sockets. I'll create a separate folder for pop sockets, and I'll put them these scaled down versions of those designs. And after after time to time, I'm gonna clean up these folders and delete these the hoodies and the pop socket designs. So this is what happens behind on your computer. Now you need to keep track of these things, and you need to make some kind of list for these files. And for that purpose I use these Google Sheets, and also you can use Microsoft Office Excel, and if you are using that. So let's say I have this sheet, and I usually use these four main you can say the titles or the bullet points or whatever you name these things, the main headlines. So the file name, and then the brand name, and the title, bullet point 1, 2, and marketplace. And it is currently an untitled spreadsheet. I mainly just titled it merchant by Amazon year 2020. So I'll put the separate spreadsheet for a separate year. That's how I do it. So I just will go to the main folder again. I'll copy this name of the file, and then I'm going to paste it in the file name. Now this is what and then I'm going to add brand name, title, and all that. And now this is what helps me a lot. Now if for example, if the file is not selling, or actually if the design is not selling, or maybe the design is removed after some time because of no sales, and so that is going to help me a lot, because I'm going to search it on that product manage for that particular design or particular brand name or title, or actually for the description, or actually not the description, the bullet points. And I'm going to reference it here and search it the same title or the brand name in this Excel sheet, and I'm going to find out what is the file name, where it actually belongs. And because of the arrangement of the date included in that file, I'm going to find out from which month and from which date that file actually belong to, and in this way I'm going to easily find it out. Now let's come to this market tab, and I usually use these words US, UK, and UK and DE for the different marketplaces to which I upload the designs. But if you are not uploading on all of these 3 marketplaces, you can use color tags or color labels for these marketplaces, different rules for that purpose. Let's say I have this US, UK, and DE. So you select this F group, and I go on this fill color option, and then I add conditional formatting. So for conditional formatting, let's say I'm going to assign a color for all of these things. So I use this tag text exact, and I put the US, UK, and DE. So for that I will assign this green color, and I'll if I'm going to upload it only US and UK, I'll add another rule, and for that purpose I'll delete this DE, and I'll keep only US and UK, and then I'll change the fill color to, let's say, to blue color. And if I'm only going to apply it to the US, I'll add another rule and change it to just US, and then assign it another color. Let's say maybe assign it a kind of purple color, and then done. Now you can see that if I have typed it US, UK, and then let's say I have another design and I just upload it to US and UK, and that's it. Now when I'm done, it will automatically color that cell according to the label that I have just selected. And let's say I have another one, and let's put it I think I have missed it here, and yeah, I should have changed it to purple, this one, and the text to none. So if I just put the US here, and it is going to assign the purple color and all that. And immediately you can assign the colors for UK and DE only as you will require. So this visual representation is going to help you if you have a lot of different designs and you have scroll through them, and you can easily find out which designs are which. And if you are going to upload it on other marketplaces, let's say Redbubble, you can assign a cell for Redbubble here, and then assign a color for false or true. False means you have not uploaded it on that, and true for that purpose. And this is how I usually manage my files, and this is, I think, is the easiest way in my opinion. So if you have found this video to be helpful, and if you have found these tips to be useful, make sure that you like the video. And if you have already liked the video and you are interested in earning a decent living online, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press that bell icon so that you can be notified about my future videos as well. And if you have any questions regarding this video or any of my other videos on this channel, you can ask me in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer these questions. And thank you for watching.